How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, just getting through IRA.
Yeah, we're almost done. And,
Yeah.
and pardon me, I'm just kind of getting up to speed.
Sure.
So I'm just finding, oh, this is not the right schedule. Great. What learning community are you in?
LCE.
Oh, with Ellen, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So how this is going to go, we're going to ask you a few questions, and then we'll give you a tech demo to do at the end. You're welcome to got a laptop for you to do it on, or you're welcome to just talk me through it.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
So I believe you've been given the questions already, right?
Yes, we had questions.
Okay, great. So tell me a little bit about what you were doing before Europe, how you heard about the program, and why you decided to join Europe.
So, before joining Europe, I was working. So I was working in retail for about 4 to 5 years before joining Europe. I graduated high school in 2011. So after that, I just decided to look for work. Decided to give myself a break from learning. And so I just was working, and I heard from Europe through a friend. She is an alumni, and she graduated 2014, class 14.
Who was that?
Bianca Luna.
Oh, fabulous. Do you
Yeah.
know her? Mhm.
Well, that's great. Yeah, she told me about it, and I applied quickly. But at first I hesitated because I didn't know if that's what I really wanted to do. But then I gave it a try, and I'm here now, and I don't regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
Did you want to?
I will. I'm very happy to. So, Michelle, why do you want to work in tech?
I feel like tech is, I want to see where it goes. I have learned to have an interest in it by joining Europe. I didn't have no experience with tech before, so when I came here, it really opened me up to have an interest in it. So I want to see where it goes, and I want to be able to develop something and show people what I have learned, show family members, friends.
What do you think you have learned in tech so far?
The main thing that I have learned and that I am proud of is coding, which was the web dev with Melody. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a challenge at first, but I liked it. It was something totally new for me. I like challenges, so it was a great experience, and I'm still learning. So I have learned. The first thing I learned was HTML and CSS. And so I really try to take my time with it, even though it was only 3 weeks. I really try to study it, because I really want to master it. So
You're still working on it?
yeah, I'm still working on it.
Are you on the elective as well?
I'm not. Reason being is because I work at night, so I feel like that was a really bad downside to it. Because when I heard about it, I wanted to.
What is it?
As a coding elective,
nice.
they're learning JavaScript.
Great.
So, but I feel like I can learn that on the side, on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So I plan to get onto it eventually. I still haven't been able to do so.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Good. So can you talk about what was your major growth area, challenge in the program so far, and what you've done to address that?
I have the most common feedback that I have received from my instructors and my colleagues is to speak up more, really advocate for myself. And what I have done is I have tried to talk to more instructors.
Mm-hmm.
For example, yesterday we had the Bank of America mock interviews. During the lunch, I was talking to one of the executives from Bank of America, and that was a really good experience. He was a really nice person, and that made me open up more, hearing other people what they have to say, and it was a fun experience.
That's great.
I learned a lot from it.
How did you approach him?
Well, the way it happened, it was just me and another colleague who were talking, and he wanted to know how our interviews went. So he actually came up to us, and he started asking us how did it go, and we explained to him it was a great experience because he wanted to get some input from his people as well, like how they do, and we told him that they did great. Like everything was helpful, from the informational interviews, from the mock interviews was great.
Wonderful. Good. Now, so Michelle, you've read the internship descriptions?
Yes.
Okay, great. Could you explain to us what makes you a strong candidate for the technical internship that you wish to have?
Well,
could you tell us which one you're
yeah.
interviewing for?
I'm interested in quality assurance.
In QA? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
and the reason being is because I'm interested in coding and I want to learn more.
Mhm.
So, and I feel like my skills really go with it. I'm organized and I work well individually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm able to focus on myself and really focus on like what I'm doing. So also like I can also work well on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So when people see me working individually, they see me focused, and so they ask me questions sometimes and ask me their input, their opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And so do you enjoy, and what is it about testing or quality assurance that speaks to you?
I feel like it kind of goes back to like where, kind of how I was raised. I was raised like with a strict like scheduling.
Oh,
You have to wake up at a certain time, be there on time. Like my biggest pet peeve is running late. I dislike it. So a way that I see it is like how I was raised. Like I've been like raised a certain way, and everybody has. So my parents never really had to wake me up to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I would do that on my own, and I would fix my breakfast on my own, do everything on my own. So I really learned a lot from like my past experiences,
Okay.
and I would like to apply that for quality assurance.
Okay. Okay.
What specific skills do you think you bring to the role?
I'm well organized. I have learned how to keep everything like in one spot. I don't like everything to be like all scattered around. And something I use is my planner, and it has been very helpful. I've been told to use my planner since the beginning. At the very first week I didn't, and then I started doing so, and it has been so helpful ever since because I have it on the go. So being organized and managing my time really well. Like I don't like running late. I don't like things to be turned in late. It's the biggest pet peeve for me.
Yeah.
So
Great. Good. This is you, Rory.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you like a scenario-based question, right? So since you're interviewing for the QA or for the QA position, oftentimes your job will be to kind of lead stand-up meetings, right?
Mhm.
So if I asked you to schedule and run a weekly 15-minute stand-up check-in meeting so that all the teams can update each other on progress, so can you tell me how you go about organizing that?
well, I would gather all my notes first. Have the meeting run smoothly, which is like run on time. Make sure everybody's there, and I'll just go off of my notes. Go off of what I have learned, what is going on. So I feel like notes is the biggest thing, because
What would your notes say?
like the stuff that is going on within the company, the projects that are currently happening, the tasks that everybody's doing, or what everybody has done so far, or what kind of help they need to accomplish that.
Great. Okay, now it's my turn. So, Michelle, what what is the one strength or quality that you will bring to internship and subsequently any job going forward? And you can also kind of look at this as like, what makes you stand out? So kind of 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how I'm open-minded. Because that brings a lot to me and to other people. To me, because it's the biggest way of learning,
Mm-hmm.
of having knowledge from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I do it is I keep an open mind within work, so I'm open to new ideas. And with people personally, I keep an open mind with like how they carry themselves, so I won't like be so judgmental. And that's so important to me because being judgmental is something that people don't want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it can bring them down. So and I don't want to be that person, so I try to have an open mind about it, about every situation as possible, and that just brings more input to myself.
Thank you for that, that's great. What is a specific hard skill that you have learned during L&D that you will bring to an internship or to a workplace scenario?
The biggest hard skill would be staying organized, because before entering Europe, I wasn't aware of like how professionals carry themselves, and I would mainly see organization first. So like I said, like with my planner, like I never had a planner. I never had to check my email like 3 times a day, and now I do so.
Yeah.
And I hope that that I can bring that to my internship or wherever I go.
Yeah, this organization and
This
structure.
organization is first,
And-
because then you just go from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, great.
So just in the interest of time, we're gonna ask you to, a role play question. So I'll give you a scenario, and we'll give you a laptop to do it on, and then just
Okay.
just act as if I'm your manager.
Okay.
This is the tech demo?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Yes, you can stop it.